Hey, hey, party people! It is Martha Krejci here. We are going to be talking about the compensation plan explained senior star to executive tonight, okay? So first things first is if this is your first time here, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified whenever other content comes on here. You don't want to miss a thing. You want to be the first to hear about it, okay? So senior star to executive. First thing that we're going to talk about is the actual how you get there. So not the silver bound part of it. That's extra, okay? We're going to get into it, but the very first part of it that you need to understand is what it takes in order for you to hit the rank of executive, okay? So with senior star, if you remember, you probably do because you're probably there right now, and that's why you're watching this video. So senior star, you needed 2,000 OGV to be there, okay? Not silver bound, we're not talking about the legs and stuff. Just in order to be senior star, 2,000 OGV, right? Okay, so now to hit executive, here's us with our smiley face. To hit executive, what we need to have is 4,000 OGV. All right, and remember, that's 4,000 basically overall PV, the PV of your entire, not PV, the OGV of your entire organization, including yourself, needs to be 4,000, okay? And you need to have 2 legs at 1,000 each, okay? Seems easy enough, right? It's gonna get even easier, okay? So this is all that you need in order to hit the executive rank, okay? Now, what do you get whenever you hit the executive rank? And then after I talk about that, we're gonna go into silver bound, and then we're gonna go into strategy, okay? So you got strategy coming, okay? So what you get whenever you hit executive, the compensation plan opens up for you a little bit more. You'll notice as through the ranks, the compensation plan, you unlock new doorways to extra ways to be able to get compensated by the company, okay? So you still have all your fast start bonus, all of the things from the very first video, distributor to star. If you're not familiar with that, I would assume you are by now, by senior star to executive. I assume you're pretty familiar with that. However, if you're not, go ahead and check out the distributor to star video. It goes through all of the fast start bonus, so you can explain it to a 5-year-old if you need to, okay? So your unilevel bonus, okay? What you would get is level 1, you're going to get 8%. That's the same as star. Actually, I'm not going to write them out. So 8% on your level 1, same as senior star, okay? 5% on level 2, same as senior star. 4% on level 3, same as senior star. And 4% on level 4 and 4% on level 5. So now, as an executive, you get paid 5 levels deep. Okay, so that is a pretty big deal. Okay, it only becomes a bigger deal whenever we hit silver, but we'll get into that later. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into the silver bound part of things. Okay, because silver bound is the extra bonus on top of what we already get. You guys, this company takes such good care of us. Not only do we get paid really well just by sharing our lifestyle with people, but they just keep giving us more and more and more. You guys, once you start actually building with this company and you get that traction, right? And if you haven't gotten the traction yet, make sure that you watch my trainings. Watch any of my YouTube videos. I have free training all over the place, okay? If you want to dive deep, there's Go for Gold. The link is in the description of the video. There's Silver Made Simple. Link is in the description of the video. Those 2 things will get you off to the races, okay? But if you have traction already, then you already are starting to understand, like, this company really takes care of us. It goes quickly, or it can go quickly, from a side gig to like I'm going to spend all my time doing this thing, right? Because when you literally get to live in service to others, which is how I see it with Young Living, when we literally get to live in service to others, and then we also get compensated for our efforts, and we get paid to take care of other people, I can't imagine a better job in the world. Period, right? So anyway, let me go ahead and get into it. So Silverbound, let's talk about it. So executive, to get the Silverbound bonus for executive, you have 3 months from when you hit senior star, okay? So you hit senior star at the end of 1 month, right? That next month is your first month, okay? And then you have the second month and the third month. You have 3 months to be able to hit executive from senior star. You guys, it's totally 100% doable, okay? Whenever I was growing, I actually skipped senior star and went straight to executive. And a lot of people in my programs do the same thing, just saying. So it's totally doable, okay, you guys? To do it in 3 months. So what we would need in order to hit the Silverbound bonus would be us at the top, okay? And then remember what I suggested on the senior star or the star to senior star video, and that's to start working on 4 legs. The strategy behind working out 4 legs is because I want to start building my business through silver to gold. Okay? Because whenever you hit silver, it's sort of like a yes. And then whenever you hit gold, you're like, all right, now let's go ahead and do this thing, right? So I like to be able to build from the very beginning with gold in my sights. Okay, so that's why I say 4 legs, because to hit gold, and this is just like a precursor for later, to hit to hit gold, you need 3 legs at a certain number. I'm not going to overwhelm you right now. 3 legs at a certain number, and then a 4th leg at a certain number. Okay, but we will get into that later. The whole point is 4 legs. Okay, so here we go. So we've got 4 legs. For executive, you have 3 months. 2 of those legs, of course, need to be 1,000 each because that's how you hit executive in the first place. Okay, so 2 of those legs are just 1,000 to begin with, okay? And then the other 2, what I suggested for you before, for star to senior star, was for the other 2 to be 500 each. You're already set up. Coming out a senior star, all these have to do is build out a little bit more. These 2 5, because you had 4 500 legs. So now you have 2 of those 500 legs that have built out a little bit more down to 1,000. Okay, that's really all that looks like. Now I'm going to break it down strategically for you here in just a minute. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything there. Yeah, so to actually hit, just so you know specifically, to hit that Silverbound bonus, you need 2 legs at 1,000 and a 3rd leg at 500. You don't need that 4th leg at 500. I just suggest it so you have it starting to grow so you can grow into it, okay? So it doesn't actually have to be there for Silverbound. All you need to get the Silverbound bonus, okay, is 2 legs at 1,000 and 1 leg at 500, all right? So that's all you actually need. And you guys, that's $500. 500 bucks. Okay. All right. So now let's talk strategy. Remember on star to senior star, when I was talking about the power of 4, that's what I call it anyway, is the power of 4. The power of 4 means this. It means there's you up here. I'll make you a smiley face because we're always smiley faces. Okay, so we'll do that. There's smiley face, sort of. So that's you at the top. Now I need to put another little thing so we have hair. There we go. So there's you at the top, and then there's 4 people beneath you, okay? So we're going to do this, 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 and this. All right, those are 4 legs. See them? Now, the power of 4 is that we all have that low-hanging fruit. We all have the 2 to 3% of our audience that are totally down to do whatever we're doing, that are open, that if we were to reach out to and say, hey, listen, I'm going to do this thing. Hey, listen, like this is something that I'm really excited about. There's an organization to it. There's a do this, do that, do this, do that. Like we really know what we're supposed to do. Would you be down with doing this with me? And then you can ditch and switch your products and stuff like that. Like you can get into the full on conversation, right? But there are 2 to 3% of our audience that will do that with us. The trick is finding them, okay? So again, check out all of my YouTube videos. Check out anything in relationship to getting builders and things like that. I have them all over the place, okay? As you're bringing in your people, so 4 people is, I would venture to say 4 people is likely a lot less than most people's 2 to 3%. Okay? Most of us know more than 200 people. Less than 200 people. Math, I don't know. Anyway, so then those people, as long as they understand the idea is that they also get their low-hanging fruit to come in with them to join this lifestyle and to also to enjoy the products, but then to also be building a business alongside it, or to build, it doesn't even need to be a business, you guys. It's just another income stream, okay? It's just another way to be able to generate revenue for your family, all right? That's really what it is, you guys. So they get 4 people. All right, so that is our 500 each. That's our senior star. Remember from the last video? That's your 4 legs at 500 each. What happens when those 4 people get 4 people? So I'm just going to break it down on one leg. I don't need to do all 4 legs. I think you're going to understand how this works out. So then those 4 people, these 4 right here, close to you, right? Your second level down, they grab 4 people each in a perfect world. A lot of times it'll be more than that. Sometimes it'll be less than that. But you're also, if you're in my programs, you're also still attracting a bunch of people to you. And then what you can do is strategically place them to be able to help people out that are maybe needing a little extra help. That's the whole purpose here, you guys, is utilizing our resources. So you have 4 people, so that's 400 times 4. So this is 1,600. And that's just your 3rd level down. So you have 4 people. So this is your top level. You have your 4 people underneath you. Okay? They got 4 people. All right? And that's your 500 across the board. Now, one more level down, they all got their 4 people. Okay? And then you've got 1,600 on that level, which equals 2,100 on the leg. So you've got 1,600 on that level and, 500 on this leg, right? Because you have your top one. I'm sorry. Math, you guys. So 500 plus 1,600 is 2,100. Are you guys seeing this? So that breaks down. So 4, 8, 12, 1,600, right? That breaks down to 2,100 just on that one leg. So can you see how this can actually be pretty stinking easy to get to? Okay? Now you might be saying like, well, you know, what if I sign somebody up and they don't want to sign somebody else up and yada, yada, yada? That's totally okay. Here's the deal, you guys. You need to understand that over 90% of your team are just going to be product users. And that is okay. It's the nature of the business. We're not supposed to all be business builders, okay? But the product users, what you do is you just tuck them away where they're supposed to go. So you pay attention to your ultimate strategy and you tuck them away where they help out the people that you want to help out. So as these 4 people are developing leaders, okay? These are leaders that are in development. So you're nestling people underneath them and saying, hey, take care of these folks. Take care of these folks. And then you can keep an eye on them and see if they need any help. You can come alongside them and link arms with them and say, hey, how is this person doing, right? You're developing leaders. All right. So then they're going to be able to develop leaders because they saw you develop them. They saw how it's supposed to go. So this is, you guys, if this works across all 4 legs, that is, what is that? 2,100 times 4 is 8,400. Plus you. That's 3 levels down, 4 legs, utilizing the power of 4. That's 8,500. You're 1,500 away from silver. You guys, it doesn't need to be difficult. We don't need to be sitting around wondering what we're supposed to be doing here, okay? We share our lifestyle. We show up consistently. People ask us questions. I have a conversation cheat sheet in my Go for Gold program. Again, the link is in the description. I have a conversation cheat sheet that literally walks you through a conversation. So by the end of the conversation, you can say, okay, so based on what you've said, my suggestion is X, Y, and Z. Okay? Like we are filling needs. We are finding needs and filling them. That's the entire goal here, okay, you guys? And it's not difficult when done correctly and when done in a way that doesn't feel salesy and doesn't feel gross. You guys, that's exactly what I teach, okay? So if you're not sure about it, if you want to look into it more, check more out on the YouTube channel. Check out the Gold Getters group on Facebook. It's a free group, you guys. It's got business building tools and resources and all of that stuff. Go ahead and check it out. We need to be building Young Living, okay? We need to be doing this. This is our job. It's an amazing company. We have amazing products. We need to be helping people feel better, period. That's our job. I'll see you at the next rank. Bye-bye.